Here we are. So lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, legs straight and roll outward. Roll your arms outward, palm of the hand facing the sky. Keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground and push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Move the chin gently toward the base of the throat in order to lengthen your cervical spine. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face and clench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the wall abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe it without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle: inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there to observe. Is one of the 2 poses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open, even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. But keep it easy, keep it soft. Feel your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Observe the air entering your lungs, expanding your chest, your belly. Observe the air going out of your lungs and the ribs moving closer together. Keep a long but easy breath. Just keep your attention on the air entering your body through the nostrils and flowing out a little bit warmer. The air enters your body through the nostrils and flows out a little bit warmer. The air enters your body, recharge your body, resource your mind. And with the exhalation, brings away all your tensions. The air enters your body through the nostrils and flows out a little bit warmer. The air enters your body through the nostrils and flows out a little bit warmer. Keep a long but easy breath. And start lengthening the exhalation. So create a breath with the exhalation longer than the inhalation. Inhale and slowly exhale. Inhale and slowly exhale. Inhale and slowly exhale. Keep a long but easy breath. With every inhalation, your body recharge. With every exhalation, your body relax. Feel your body relaxing more and more with every exhalation. Keep a long but easy breath. Still keeping the exhalation longer than the inhalation. From your next breath, start holding the breath at the end of the exhalation. So inhale, exhale slowly, and hold your breath softly, gently, just for a few seconds. If you feel that there are some tensions rising, step back. This is not a challenge. So inhale, exhale softly and slowly. And at the end of the exhalation, hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax your belly. Inhale deeply. Exhale softly and slowly. And at the end of the exhalation, hold your breath, relaxing the belly. If your lungs are empty enough, you're going to feel the diaphragm lifting toward the rib cage. Become aware of this movement. Deepen this movement. So exhale deeper and deeper. And hold your breath, relaxing the belly. One more breath with this technique. So inhale deeply. Exhale slowly and softly. And at the end of the exhalation, with empty lungs, hold your breath, relaxing the belly. And observe the movement of the diaphragm up into the rib cage. And now go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Observe your breath becoming light and subtle. Observe the body, now moving just a tiny bit. Stay there, just enjoying this peaceful moment. And now, we're going to take control of our breath again, creating a breathing cycle that has got the same length for the 4 phases. So inhale, hold your breath, exhale, hold your breath. Adjust the length in order to have the same length for the 4 phases. Keep your breath controlled, but still easy. Listen to the messages of your body in order to create this controlled breath. Same length for the 4 phases. But again, this is not a challenge. So listen to the messages of your body in order to control your breath, but still keeping it easy. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, go back to a normal breath. Observe your breath becoming light and settled. And now we're going to take control again, creating again, just for 2 breaths, the same technique that we just did. So the same length for the 4 phases. After the second cycle, we're going to create a breathing cycle that has got the double in length for both exhalation and pause after the exhalation. So you have to adjust your breath and the speed, the intensity, in order to inhale for a certain time and exhaling for the double of time. So let's start with the same samavritti, so same length. Same length for the 4 phases. At the end of the second breath, take control and create a breathing cycle that has got exhalation and pause after the exhalation, double in length compared to inhalation and pause after the inhalation. So if you inhale for 3 counts, you hold for 3 counts. You exhale for 6 counts. And you hold for 6 counts. Do it at your own pace, still keeping exhalation and pose, dabbling length, then inhalation and pose. If you see, if you see that this breath is kind of too easy, then add 1 count for inhalation in the first pose and 2 counts for exhalation and the second pose. If on the other side, on the other hand, it's a little bit too hard, then step back and either you lower the length both for inhalation and for the exhalation, or you go back to Samavritti, same length for the 4 phases. 2 more breaths at your own pace. At the end of the second breath, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Let your breath flow freely. And just observe, become a witness of your own breath. Observe like you were observing someone else's breath, without controlling whatsoever. And just observe and become aware of your normal breath. Really slowly. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with your left hand and sit up. Sit in a comfortable position with your spine straight for other breathing techniques. So now we're gonna do the Bastrika. So Bastrika is the technique where you inhale and exhale in a quite intense way, both for the inhalation and for the exhalation. So you keep your spine straight, and if possible through the nose, you inhale and exhale without pausing. So try and keep the pose, the natural pose, really small. As soon as you inhale, you start exhaling. As soon as you finish the exhalation, you inhale straight away. You can do it both from the chest, from the belly, or even a mix of the two. There are 3 different techniques actually, but you can do whichever is more comfortable for you. So keep your spine straight We're gonna do 3 cycles of 10 breaths. Close your eyes. And let's start for the 10 breath. And go back to normal breath, not controlled. Let your breath flow freely. Let's prepare for the second cycle. Inhale and exhale for 10 times. Let's start. And back to the normal breath. Allow your breath to relax. And let's prepare for the third breath, third cycle. Inhale and exhale in an active way, intense way, without pausing. Let's start. And again, back to the normal breath. Observe your breath. Observe your mind. Open gently your eyes. Now we're gonna do Viloma 2 techniques. So is the technique where you exhale fractioned. So you start exhaling, then you pause. Then you keep on exhaling, pause, keep on exhaling, pause till you exhale completely when you have no more air, kinda, into your lungs. There is, as soon as you reach the point where you can no longer exhale, you're gonna have air into your lungs, so that's why. But you're not able to actively exhale anymore. Hold your breath just for a few seconds, and then before the inhalation, exhale one more time. So, inhale, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, till you reach a full exhalation. There, hold your breath, relax the belly, and just before the exhalation, the inhalation, exhale one more time. Take just a couple of breaths in between each essay. And then again, inhale deeply. Exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, till you reach a full exhalation. There, hold your breath, relax the belly, and just before the inhalation, exhale one more time. Okay, now we're gonna do the same, but using our mouth to exhale, especially toward the end of the exhalation. At the beginning, you can exhale from the nose if it's more comfortable for you, but toward the end, use your mouth and use the abdominal muscles and the muscles between the rib cage to push the air out, to deepen this exercise. So inhale, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, till you reach a full exhalation. Once done, hold your breath, relax the belly. And just before the inhalation, exhale one time. If you feel that this exercise is a little bit too easy, maybe you have some air entering from the nose when you exhale. So to avoid that, you can also block your nostrils with one hand. We're gonna do it one more time. Just pay attention on your diaphragm. Feel that when you have your lungs completely empty and you hold your breath, relaxing the belly, then you will feel more and more the diaphragm lifting up. So inhale, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, till you reach a full exhalation. There, hold your breath. Relax the belly. And just before the inhalation, exhale one more time. Now we're gonna add another layer. So when you hold your breath with empty lungs, and you will feel the diaphragm lifting passively inside your rib cage, I want you to take control of your diaphragm, and I want you to lift it up actively. So to do so, imagine that you want to inhale, but don't allow the air to enter your lungs. So you can close your nostrils to be sure that there will be no air entering your lungs. At the end of the exhalation, this forced exhalation, you hold your breath, relax the belly, and you will feel the diaphragm lifting. There, take control and get the action. Bring the diaphragm up, like you're sucking the diaphragm in. We're gonna do it 2 times. So, inhale, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, till you reach a full exhalation. There, hold your breath, relax the belly, feel the diaphragm lifting. Lift actively the diaphragm just before the inhalation. Exhale one more time. We're gonna do it one more time. So, inhale, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, till you reach a full exhalation. Hold your breath, relax the belly, feel the diaphragm lifting. Actively lift the diaphragm, and just before the inhalation, exhale one time. Go back to normal breath, not controlled. Open your eyes, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward, push the hands down and out. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Lift your chin just a tiny bit. 3 breaths. and relax. Now, widen your legs in a comfortable way. So not super wide. Flex your feet. Put your hands over your legs, wherever is comfortable for you, and create circles with your hips along the spine. Allow the whole spine to move, but the movement starts from the bottom. Turn also on the other side. Movement start from the bottom. Widen your legs just a tiny bit, not too much. Still have to be kind of comfortable. Now, tilt your hip forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Again, the movement starts just on the hips. Forward and back, forward and back, forward, back, forward, back. Now, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward, push your thighs down, and the heels away from you. Keeping the two movement in place, so thighs down and heels away, keep on tilting the hips forward. Thighs down, heels away. Thighs down, heels away. Lift the sternum. Stay there. You can keep your hands either on the legs or on the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Keep on pushing your thighs down, heels out. And come back up. Point your feet. Thighs down. Tilt your hip forward. You can put your hands either on the ground or on the legs, whichever is more comfortable for you. Keep on pushing your thighs down. 3 breaths. And come back up. Flex your feet again. Straighten your arms parallel to the ground. And now imagine that someone is pulling your right arm to the right. Keep the 2 arms parallel to the ground, roughly. And now move your torso to the left, as much as you can. To the right again. To the left again. One more time, to the right and to the left. Okay. Hands on the legs, create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side and then on the other side. Thighs down, heels out. Tilt your hip forward, round your spine and go down. Put your hands down on the ground. Keep on pushing your thighs down so legs are active. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Now, in order to focus even more on your legs, bring your arms back. Keep your arms straight, push the hands back, push your thighs down, tilt your hip forward, round your spine and go down. Keep on pushing the hands back. Keep on pushing your thighs down, Focus on the thighs. 3 breaths. And come back up. Bring the 2 legs together for Dandasana. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, thighs down. Lift your arms up, but keep the shoulders wide. So in case, you can also widen your arms just a tiny bit. Push your thumbs back, belly in, thighs down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your knees, arms up, bend your knees, lean back, and lift your tibias. 3 breaths. Whoop. Find a balance. And down again. Lower your arms. Put your hands behind your buttocks with your fingers pointing back. Point your feet. Roll the arms outward. Push your chest forward and up. Inhale. And with exhalation, push with your heels down and lift your hips. Down again. Flex your feet. Thighs down. Lift your arms up, just like we did before. Now, lean back, bend your knees, lift your legs, and once that you found your balance, straighten your straighten your legs. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, cross your legs, put your hands on your knees and create circles with the old spine. The movement starts on the hips, then move up through the spine. Then also on the other side. Now lean forward. Go on your elbows. Interlace the hands if it's more comfortable for you. It's more comfortable for me, so that's why I said it. Keep your knees together. Lean on the left leg and open the right leg to the side. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lower your right leg, lean on the right leg and lift the left one. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, down again. Widen your knees. Allow the knees to keep on widening, lowering your hips. Stay there. And come back up. We're going to do it a few more times. So in case you feel pressure on the knees, you can put a folded blanket or just something underneath just to give a bit of, cushioning. But pay attention to have something that can slide. So actually you can also do it outside of your mat in order to have the knees free to move with a sort of cushion. It will be a little bit easier. Just gonna put something underneath. Okay. So now, again, on your elbows and widen your knees.
Allow the hips to drop down. Keep the belly in, keep the belly active. Stay there. Keep the hips aligned with your knees. At the end of the third breath, come back to the starting position. So if you have something that can slide, it will be easier also to activate the muscles inside your legs. 3 breaths, and we're going to do it one more time. So at the end of the third breath, allow the knees to open to the side. Keep the knees aligned with the hips. Belly in. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, again, bring the knees together. Okay, tabletop position, normal tabletop position. Hands right under the shoulders, hips right over the knees, and create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Put your feet as wide as the mat. Tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply with exhalation. Enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push your chest over the toes. Tilt your hip forward like you want to point your coccyx up to the sky. 3 breaths. And down. Now we're going to do a little variation on Adho Mukha Svanasana. So the position, the physical position is exactly the same, but I wanted to add the breath. We're going to add the lifting of the diaphragm up when you're in Adho Mukha Svanasana. So actually, you're going to exhale when you enter Adho Mukha Svanasana as much as you can. So as just like we did before, when you enter Adho Mukha Svanasana, so empty lungs, there take a control of your diaphragm and lift it up. So hands right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips, feet as wide as the mat. Inhale. With the exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana, empty your lungs. Hold your breath, lift your diaphragm. And go down. Can be quite intense, I know. We're gonna do it 2 more times. So adjust. We're not gonna stay in Adho Mukha Svanasana for ages. So try and exhale as much as you can. If you feel that you need to breathe, well, obviously you can do it. But try and focus to do the exercise as much as you can with empty lungs. So we're gonna just do it 2 more times. Inhale. With the exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana, empty your lungs and lift the diaphragm up. And whenever you feel to, just go down again. The more you empty your lungs, the less you will be able to stay in Adho Mukha Svanasana, but the better you will be. So just focus on emptying your lungs, not staying in Adho Mukha Svanasana longer, but actually less. And when you're in Adho Mukha Svanasana, with your empty lungs, you lift the diaphragm up, but don't forget the asana. So push the chest toward the toes. I know it's hard, but it's the last one, and then we're gonna move on. So inhale, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold your breath, relax the belly, and lift the diaphragm up. Push the chest over the toes. And down. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Now, Adho Mukha Svanasana again, but without the retention of the air. Walk back with your hands. And bend your spine and come up. Keep your legs wide, wider than usual. Just a tiny bit wider than usual, not super wide either. Lift your hips, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Roll your right leg outward, left leg inward. So the right foot will be pointing to the right, the left one will be pointing at roughly at 45 degrees out. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip to the right and start lowering your right hand inside the right leg. Push your left shoulder back like you're twisting your torso up to the sky. So, without losing the balance, push with your right toe down to the ground. Lift your left arm up. If you don't have particular tension on your neck, you can turn your head up to the sky. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, look down and observe if your shoulder, hand, foot and head are in line. If your head is a little bit to the front, then lift the sternum, move the sternum to the right, and you will see that the head will move. There, bend your right knee. Put your elbow right over the right knee. Roll your left arm outward, and create a straight line from the hand to the foot. Put your thumb back like you're twisting again, belly in, and look up. 3 breaths. Now from this position, move the left arm back, and without changing your legs, lift your torso and straighten both arms parallel to the ground. Belly in, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your legs and lower your arms. On the other side, so roll your left leg outward, right leg inward. So the left foot is pointing to the left, right one pointing to the at 45 degrees out, roughly. Lift your pubis, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Left hand inside your left leg and slide it inside, going down. Twist your torso. Move the right shoulder back. Push with your left toe down in order to keep the balance. Lift your right arm up. Keep on twisting. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. If you don't have any particular tension on the neck, you can look up, 3 breaths. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. At the end of the 3rd breath, look down and check the alignment. So check to have the foot, hand, shoulder and head in line. Once checked, bend your left knee and put your elbow right over the knee. Roll the right arm outward and move it to the left, creating a straight line from the hand to the foot. Move the right shoulder back like you're twisting, even in this position. Push your thumb back, shoulders away from the ears, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, move your right hand back. Keep the legs roughly in this position, but lift the torso. Straighten both arms, tilt your hip to the right. So you're going to feel a stretch around your right groin. Lift the pubis, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Lift also gently your chin and observe that the shoulders will move gently back. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your legs and lower your arms. Now, turn both legs inward, so your feet are pointing to the middle of the mat. Tilt your hip forward, straighten your arms back and look forward. Keep on tilting and keep on looking forward. Keep on going down as much as you can. Arms straight, back straight. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Good. Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Lift the pubis. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Find the dristi. Fixed point right in front of you. At eye level or a little bit higher. Remember that the energy goes where your eyesight goes. So if your eyes are higher, your eyesight is higher, then you're going to have more energy. If you put down your eyes, then also the energies will go down. So keep your head gently lifted. Now close your eyes and feel the pressure of your feet onto the ground. Feel this pressure changing, because your body is moving naturally. So the weight will shift maybe from the right foot to the left one, from the ball of the feet to the heels. Just become aware of all those small movements. Become aware of this pressure. Feel the skin under your feet. And now visualize 2 roots starting at the base of the feet and going deep down into the ground, connecting your body to the ground, stabilizing your body. Your body will keep on moving, just like trees move with the wind. It's normal. But you are rooted, so more stable. Feel these roots. Keeping your body rooted, lift the sternum, keep the shoulder blades down, shoulders away from the ears, arms relaxed, open your eyes and find the dristi. Find the dristi a little bit higher than your eye level. Lean on the right leg, lift the left leg. Open the left leg to the side. And without touching with a hand, put your left foot in contact with the right leg. Allow the hips to tilt gently. Roll the arms outward and lift your arms. Put your hands in prayer position in line with the top of your head, but keep the shoulders away from the ears. Lift your chin just a tiny bit and stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, slowly lower your arms and leg. Lean on the left leg. Lift the right leg. Open the right leg to the side and put it in contact with the left leg. Allow the hips to tilt gently to find a more comfortable position, not as stiff as before. Roll the arms outward, lift your arms, put your hands in prayer position aligned with the top of your head, but keep a bit of space between the head and your arms. Keep the shoulders down. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, lower your arms and leg. Keep your feet together. Tilt your hip forward. Round your spine and vertebra per vertebra. Take your time. Vertebra per vertebra. Allow the whole spine, the whole back to lengthen. Take your time. Three breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your knees and go all the way down to the ground. We're approaching Shavasana, so start already taking all the props you will need to enter Shavasana. If you want to use a sweatshirt, you can already put it on, or socks, or whatever you will need. Lay down on the ground with your knees bent. Keep your arms in cactus pose and feel the gentle stretch around your collarbones, around your shoulders. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Inhale, and with the exhalation, push with feet against the ground to tilt your head backward and lower your lumbar spine, but push also the back of the head away from the shoulders to lower your cervical spine, like you want to to push the whole spine down to the ground, straightening your spine. Inhale, relax. So allow the hips to tilt forward, allow the head to move to the more comfortable position. And then again, when you exhale, push the lumbar spine and cervical spine down to the ground. Inhale and relax. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Okay. Now you can enter Shavasana. So find your comfortable position. It can be with your legs straight. It can be with your legs bent. You can also put your bolster under your knees or even the calf over a chair in order to give full support to your lumbar spine. Just for the first moments of Shavasana, focus on the air entering your body through the nostrils and then flowing out a little bit warmer. Allow this breath to relax your mind. In a few minutes, I'm going to chant the mantra, and at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva Tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep the spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand, either facing the sky or the ground. Eyes closed. Face relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.